Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our first of three live broadcasts for today. I want to welcome all of my friends that are watching this on Facebook or LinkedIn, or who are following me on my YouTube channel. Now, there are 3 steps to becoming successful at anything. And it doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter what it is. First, get mentored by someone who has already achieved the results that you want. Second, find out the exact steps you need to take. And then 3, take immediate action. Get mentored by someone who has already achieved the results that you want. Doesn't matter what it is. Find out the exact steps you need to take. What did they do to become successful? And then make sure it's something that is duplicatable. In other words, you can do what they've done and then take immediate action. And there are 3 steps to becoming successful in network marketing. And so many people got into a business because someone showed them a product that helped them. And now they want to build a business. Unfortunately, the person who told them about the product doesn't have a clue as to how to build a business. So first, you want to be successful in network marketing, find a company that has products or a service that you can be passionate about. Passionate to the point that you tell people about it even if you weren't getting paid. Second, work with someone in the business that's already successful and knows how to build the business on LinkedIn and Facebook with a team that provides support and training for you and members of the team that you're going to build. And third, work with a company that has good online tools so you can build the business on LinkedIn and Facebook and other social networks. All right, now, one of the tools we have, and I invite all of you to jump into our upcoming September boot camp, because there are going to be a lot of new things that we're going to be introducing. LinkedIn and Facebook are always changing. Our project launch script, which produces immediate responses, creates genuine curiosity with serious prospects, generates serious interest from people that you're connected to, establishes a sense of urgency with the people that you're talking to, produces fast, decisive action on the part of your prospect, sets up immediate team duplication because everybody that you bring into your business can do the same thing, builds faster team growth, and allows you to achieve faster rank advancement. And let me just give you a little example. In the scripts book, we have a script on how you explain network marketing to people. Well, in lieu of the fact that large companies like Bed Bath & Beyond have closed, and you have store managers, you have regional managers, you have trainers that have worked for the company for 25 years are now looking for something new. With a number of my coaching students, we have modified this particular script to fit specifically the experience of the person that you're talking to. So this is how you explain network marketing to seasoned professionals. And this would be literally when you have identified their need. Many of the retail training professionals that I work with on LinkedIn are leaving the retail world and applying their skills to helping people become successful in network marketing. They've devoted years to helping a large company grow, train their employees and build teams, only to end up unemployed until they can work for another large company and do it again. So first, let me explain how network marketing works. Network marketing is an industry where large companies use word-of-mouth advertising to generate sales and reward their distributors with generous commissions for the sales of products or services that are constantly in demand and serve a huge market. The top earners, leaders, and trainers in every company earn 6- and 7-figure incomes by helping to develop and train large teams of distributors. Now, what attracts most training professionals to the network marketing business model is the residual income component. Once people start buying the products of a company being recommended by your distributors, the distributors continue to get paid every time they are reordered, and you receive a substantial override. Network marketing. Whoops. All right, so I've got duplication there. And but here's the deal. These scripts have proven to work. And let's go over and I see Dutch has a question, so that we will address this morning. Now, there's a lot of talk about, is AI, artificial intelligence, coming to network marketing? And the best place for you to use that is on LinkedIn. Now, over the years, I've designed and written scripts for companies that have autoresponders for people calling in with problems. And over the years, our scripts have continuously changed. But is artificial intelligence coming to network marketing? The truth is, it's already been there in the form of my scripts. The artificial intelligence revolution is all over the news, and it's predicted to transform business, government, and society. And this year, it's taken a huge leap forward. People don't know me. The people that don't know me and my scripts want to know if artificial intelligence powered personalization will be a game changer for serious network marketers. And again, the truth is that for 28 years, my proven scripts have served as a form of artificial intelligence to network marketers on America Online, on MySpace, on Facebook and LinkedIn, and other social networks that needed to know what to say to serious prospects and how to recruit these people. And it's not something you can totally automate, because every time you ask a question, the answer to your question generates a whole new series of conversation around what fits the needs of the person that you're talking to. Now, I envision a time when, and I don't think it's going to be very long before someone's going to come along and they're going to say, hey, we got it. We got it. They'll even pull some of my proven scripts and plug them in to a system, because those initial proven scripts work like magic. But they won't be able to take you all the way home, because after the third script, there are too many variables. Conceivably, they could make a system where you got maybe 8 or 9 different variables, and you could continue to use each variable and take someone down a proven path. That is so far into the future, number one, that, and you need help now. And B, and most importantly, there are people today right now that are looking for what you have. So there are three things that make a social network great. First, it's the profiles, because you can easily pick out by their content the people that you would want to talk to before you make the connection. LinkedIn has the most detailed profiles of any social network. Second, it's a texting feature that enables you to commute directly and privately with other network users. Engage them in conversations that will result in enrolling new business builders. The texting features have helpful tools attached to them that let you share images, files, GIFs, and a wide assortment of emojis. LinkedIn has added to their texting feature a way for you to start an instant meeting. And finally, a searching feature that enables you to filter through the entire network population using keyword and advanced keyword searches so that you can talk to perfect prospects that need what you have, want what you have. Let me just take a look and see who's here. So at the end of the day, if you're not talking every day to people who clearly would be interested in your business, you are missing the boat. Your competition is going to clean your clock. Right? So let me jump over to LinkedIn. Now, for one thing, with LinkedIn, you can see who you're connected to that's online right now. Okay? You can see who wants to talk to you. The green, solid green dot means they're online right now. I could talk to him right now. The green donut means they are hooked up to LinkedIn on their mobile phone. Now, your ability to come up here to this little search window and search for people that are looking for opportunities. And now there's 2.2 million people. Last month, we've watched this number climb over the summer. It went from 1.7 million to 1.9 million. Now it's up to 2.2 million. 2.9 million people that are looking for an opportunity. But not all of these people are people that you're going to want to talk to. Number one, you could do a search, you could break it down by country. United States, United Kingdom. You do it by a state. You do it by a city. You could filter it down by profession. So if we come back over here looking for, let's make an easy one. Bed Bath & Beyond. Now, everybody that's at Bed Bath & Beyond is looking for a new opportunity because the company is out of business. And again, you could break it down by location. You could break it down by state, by city. And so here is someone who looks like she's just created a page. She is being misdirected by LinkedIn. She has a follow button as opposed to a connect button, but let's take a look. She's open to work. She's in California. 33 years of experience in retail. She worked for Bed Bath & Beyond for 23 years. And she's listing 18 skills. Now, what are the skills that she has that would enable her to be successful in your business? Well, customer relationships, talent assessment, leadership training, training and developing teams, recruiting, coaching, sales. These are all skills that would enable her to become very, very successful were she to get into a network marketing company. The challenge you all face is that every day she is getting slammed by people in your company, slammed by other network marketers who are making no attempt to get to learn anything about it. Man, they're coming right at her with, hey, if I could show you a way to generate some full-time income working with me on the internet, would you like to know more about it? This may or may not be for you, but I'm just throwing it out there. After you get 15 or 20 of those a week, you begin to pull back, which is what's going to happen to her. And that's why we have scripts, and we've literally, working with a number of my coaching students, redevised and redeveloped scripts that talk to these types of professionals particularly. Okay, Dutch. I tried to search last week and the opening in a different window, and the three dots still use my message credits. Said I use my messages. Again, you're not doing it correctly. All right. So let me demonstrate. All right. So we got this search going. We did a search for Bed Bath & Beyond. And we got 57,000 people. Now, we could also search for people that have skills. But let's just go with Bed Bath & Beyond. 57,000 people. Now, we do our search through Sales Navigator. Now, let me just point something out, okay? Which has also changed the necessity for using Sales Navigator. Because originally, Sales Navigator gave us the ability to make sure we're talking to people that we know are active. We can go directly to people that are posting. Because you only want to talk to people that are active. So we come back over here to Rose. We come over here to our activity. Now, she hasn't posted anything yet. And if we look at all of her activity, she hasn't done anything, but we know, even though she's brand new, we know she's looking for a job. Now, let's go back over here. So this person here is a former regional vice president. You bring up her page. Former. So she was with Bed Bath & Beyond for 30 years. She stopped working there in 2020. Go to activity. So she hasn't posted anything. However, she commented on something 2 weeks ago, which tells you she's active. We go over here to reactions. And she liked this 1 day ago. So that solves your problem. Right now, let's go back over here. People in Bed Bath & Beyond. We can search for people by location. Right at the top, slide over to Bed Bath & Beyond. This is going to take you over to Sales Navigator. Now we had 57,000 people in the regular LinkedIn. Sales Navigator, they give you 68,000 because it goes deep into their profile. Anybody with a gold and white LinkedIn icon is paying for it on a monthly basis. Whether or not they're using it or not, they're paying for it. But what makes Bed Bath & Beyond so powerful is we can come down here and instead of searching for people all around the country, we could search for people by postal code. So if I put my postal code in here, Miami. All right, there are 82 people on LinkedIn that Sales Navigator is letting you know they are within 5 miles of where I live, Miami. We could expand that. Let's do 50 miles. That's a potentially hour drive. Southern California, it's a 3-hour drive. So now there are 1,000 people. Now, we're not going to communicate with people in Sales Navigator, which is Dutch. That's where you're making a mistake. It says you used all your your credits. They only give you 50 messages a month. And then after that, you have to pay for extras. But you don't communicate with people in Sales Navigator. So let's, instead of 1,000, let's do it easy. Let's do 25 miles, which will take us up to Fort Lauderdale. So we got Hollywood, Miami, Fort Lauderdale. Okay, next, you open the profile in a different window. Okay, so let's take a look at Tim. You open up his profile in a different window. Now notice they're giving you some new features. Recent activity, what you share, what you have in common with the person. Now they're saying, hey, you can get introduced. That's not the way you want to do it. So he's been with Bed Bath & Beyond for 24 years, 6 months. You do not communicate with this person here. So what you do is you click on the 3 dots, you got that part right. And then you view their LinkedIn profile. In other words, their profile on LinkedIn, not in Sales Navigator. That's where you're making your mistake. That's where you're making your mistake. Now, you're saying I used all my messages. What you're doing, again, mistake, is you're going over here, you're clicking on message. It's taking you back over to Sales Navigator. No, that's not what you do. Now you're looking at him in the regular LinkedIn, and you want to communicate. So we go over here to the backdoor more, and then you hit the connect button. And when you do that, you add a note, which lets you communicate with people in unlimited numbers. So the mistake that you're clearly making is once you get over to the profile, you got to jump off of Sales Navigator, view LinkedIn profile, and you communicate with them here, but not by message. Connect. And that's the way it works. Now, what LinkedIn does in Sales Navigator is it lets you narrow down your searching parameters by distance. And the thing about Sales Navigator that really gave it the value and by the way, you'll notice this whole layout is different. You can see who posted on LinkedIn, but you got to turn it on. So if somebody posted on LinkedIn in the last 30 days, you know these people are active. So between narrowing it down by distance and the people that clearly posted in the last 30 days, saves you time. Saves you time. Go back over to the regular LinkedIn. Sales Navigator will only show you the people that post. But now here's a department manager. All it takes is for you to build and develop a relationship. Doesn't have to be with a store manager, doesn't have to be a regional trader, a department manager. Show her the business, and if she likes it and she gets excited about it, she can reach out to all her coworkers. So again, we have to come down here. Supply chain management, 17 years of experience in operations. So she worked at Bed Bath & Beyond for 6 years, 8 months. Before that, she worked at Walmart. Now, we can go over here and look at her posts, look at her activity. So she posted something 1 week ago. But the additional features, which didn't exist 5 months ago. So for you, those of you that were at boot camp 5 months ago, we weren't talking about this. Right. You don't want to connect in Sales Navigator. Okay. You want to bring them up. You want to find them in Sales Navigator. Then you hit those 3 dots. You bring up that same profile inside the regular LinkedIn. And then you connect. So you're not going to use those in-mail credits. So what didn't exist 5 months ago, we can see what she posted. We could also see she's made any comments. So she made a comment 2 weeks ago. Let's look at her reactions. So she liked this. This was 20 hours ago. So people don't necessarily post, because a lot of people haven't figured out how to do that. But they can certainly like things. They can certainly comment on things. And all you have to do on a daily basis you don't become what you want, you become what you believe. All right. So, and she posted this now. And she posted this 8 minutes ago. What you want to do, all right, is if you're going to post things, post moving images, post GIFs. So I can come over here, click on start a post. Get the image down here. Now they're saying add media. It'll go different, doesn't it? So what's the difference between these two? This is what's going to show up. Let's hit next. You come down here and you post it. So we posted it here. This is exposing it to everybody that you're connected to. If you have hot prospects, you go over here to send it. And these are the people that recently communicated with you. You can do these 10 at a time. So we'll send this over to Chris. You could also create a group, but we're not going to do that because you want to do this on an individual basis. Go back over here, send it. Send it to Fred. You can send it to Sheila. Send it to up to 10 people all at the same time. And they all go out separately. This is going to make it easy for you to communicate with the people that you want to connect with. All right, let me come back over here. And let's come up here and let's look. All right, so this is your profile. And we've already talked about this, right? There's a lot of things that you need to do. Now, can you get a copy of this? These sessions are all recorded and they're all posted on my YouTube channel. Right? But you need more than this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the chat. Here's a link to register for my upcoming boot camp. MaxDyart.com/bootcamp. Use the promo code best deal. Because before you start searching for people, first, you got the profile guide, which will help you set up your profile. Then you have the scripts that you're going to use to communicate with you. Without these two things, searching for people on Sales Navigator without having the correct profile is a waste of time. Additionally, and this is probably more important, is for those of you that are students that were in last month's boot camp. or maybe the June boot camp, or maybe the July boot camp. I'm going to put in the chat a link for our 90-day boot camp challenge, which, Timothy, is what you really want to do. Because most people don't get everything they need in the first boot camp. MaxDygar.com/90-day challenge. And you'll be able to participate in the September, October, and November boot camp. You're going to get our master scripts book, not the scripts book that you find in boot camp, but it's a complete anthology of all of our scripts. Plus, if you're one of the first 10 people to register, you'll gain access to our mastermind sessions every Saturday. Again, if you're not talking to 10 people about your business every day, you could be. All right, now I can pop over here. And let's look for Sam. Now, you'll hear me say this over and over again. You're all heading down the same road. Sam has been a student for several years. And I guess he hasn't updated this because we have already communicated. But here's what I want to show you what he was able to accomplish. Because we work together. So he's been signing up people for $5,000 most of the time. Some are upgrading to $15,000 after a few weeks. $5,000 program he's selling. All right. So he sent me this. It's been a crazy 2 weeks since our last coaching session. I sponsored 12 people after I gave him one strategy that would enable him to use that advanced project launch script. He sponsored 12 people. He went on to tell me in 21 days, over 3 weeks, he signed up 21 people. $100,000. Doesn't matter what you're selling. For those of you that want to go fast, coaching's the answer. And what you can do is write to support and put in the subject line coaching. Now we're going to be back at 4 o'clock. Now you could register for the September boot camp. You could get started right away because you're going to have access to the recorded sessions of our August boot camp. Folks, there is no faster, easier way to do this. Jack, if you can come back at 4 o'clock, I can do that. All right. So until next time, best of luck in building your business.